Oh, good morning, people. Welcome back to the Grumpy Old Git in the Corner on what looks like to be a nice, bright Friday. Things could change, you know. There are one or two white lines appearing across the sky out there. Say no more on that because, you know, that's a conspiracy theory, isn't it? You know. But a little bit at the end of the video about lives this week. I'll talk about that at the end. So now it looks like the face of the NHS is about to change again. I mean, we know it's been sufficiently infiltrated by the lefty woke-tards. But, well, think about this. I mean, the staff, as I understand it, have been given permission to refuse treatment to anybody they consider to be a racist. Now, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, so any NHS staff can refuse to treat anybody on their personal feelings or perceptions of somebody. Now, with some of the staff they've got, not all of them, I won't brand them all that way, but with some of the staff they've got, this could be an absolute fucking disaster. And they're opening themselves up to a total discrimination by personal feelings. I can see a lot of legal litigation going off if this happens. But why? Why is this going, or is it just another backdoor way of doing away with some of the old, the sick? You know, people have said this is a conspiracy theory, but you've only got to look at what's happened over the last 3 years. I mean, now they're doing away with the winter heat support for pensioners. Now, can you imagine how many of those we're going to lose if we have a real hard, cold winter? Which we have had recently, haven't we? You know, has it got anything to do with the hundreds of diversity managers they put in place? What next? GPs and doctors refusing to see anybody because they've upset them with their pronouns, or they won't use their pronouns? Unbelievable. You know, this is a very, very corrupt, dark government we've got in place now. And looking at what they've done in a very, very short period of time, I'm of the opinion and starting to think that the election may have been interfered with to force these into power. Can't prove it, it's just an opinion at the moment. There's no evidence of it out there. Well, except for Khan, and when he's got elected as mayor with 130% of the vote. How the fuck does that work? I don't know. Where'd he find the extra 30%? But, you know, they're arresting people now for wrong speak, as it's been branded. Obviously that comes from 1984, the movie, which doesn't seem fiction now, does it? It seems more reality. And as in the film, they're backed up by the corrupt Fourth Reich, the stormtroopers. You know, we are living in a very, very dangerous totalitarian state now, run by a dictator. This island of ours is getting ruined, it's getting overrun, and they think that pandering to a certain demographic, certain religions, I won't mention one, I'll mention them all, they're all religions, and with more and more flooding in every week, do they really think they're going to be able to control these people? They're very mistaken. You've only got to look in the news, not mainstream media, look in local news, look at the internet, at the proper news. I don't mean the people spreading shit. Look at the proper news backed up with evidence. Because they're already biting the hand that feeds them. The hand that was extended to help these people is now being bitten badly. I'm going to leave it there for now, folks, otherwise I'm going to get wound up. Yeah, Christmas spirit loading, well, could be banned, couldn't it, before it happens this year? We might not be allowed to celebrate it. You might end up getting fucking arrested or something. Right, the lives. Now, I didn't do one Wednesday. Obviously, I was a little bit upset, very run down, and it didn't happen. Now, Mrs. W was supposed to be live tonight, but she doesn't feel that she can do it justice because she's got her arm in a sling. She's got a small broken bone in her arm after she took a tumble last weekend, and she finds it very, very difficult to operate a keyboard and a mouse because it's a right arm and she's right-handed. So what we're going to do, just for an hour or so tonight, it's 7 o'clock, I'm going to open up a live stream on my channel just to give you all somewhere to come and say hello, have a quick catch up. I'm planning on an hour or so. We'll see where we go from there. But be wary, be very, very careful what you talk about, because yeah, you could say something wrong, not just get us into trouble, you get yourselves into trouble. Don't forget, people have their own opinions. We can't control people's opinions, and I don't think the government should be trying to control them either. But that's just my views on it. But tonight, 7 o'clock, I'll put a thing up later on, let you know that it's coming up, just to give everybody a catch up before the weekend, being as we've missed out a lot this week. But until then, guys, for those of you that don't drop in, and everybody else, have an absolute wonderful weekend. I haven't looked at what the weather's going to be like, but have yourself a nice weekend. Keep out of trouble, and if you are attending any meetings, gatherings, just be careful. Watch your back. Don't get yourselves into trouble. And as always, stay safe, stay strong, and stay free from the dictators. Respects, people.